Good evening. My name is Shalonda Phillips, and I'm doing my week one assignment from EDU372, Educational Psychology on Lev Vygotsky. Biography of Vygotsky. Lev Vygotsky was born November 17, 1896 at Osha, Belarus. His educational experience was private tutoring where he had interest in Jewish history and culture. His work in pioneering includes the study of art, literature, linguistics, and educational philosophy. Vygotsky's personal biography. After Vygotsky graduated from Moscow University, he later established government repression at state universities at Chernobyl People University. He studied academic features for children who are disabled. His first book published in 1965 by the name of Psychology, Art. It talks about the previous thesis of doctoral. In the 1930s, Vygotsky and Pidgeot written countless essays and published another book named Thought and Language. This book encourages readers to study the formation of speech and language development from their theories. Vygotsky's theory of cognitive development. Vygotsky had three ideas of cognitive development: zone of proximal development, which is ZPD, scaffolding, and stages and functions of language. Zone of proximal development and scaffolding. Zone of proximal development, or ZPD, advantage knowledge based on recent learning. Scaffolding is a way to gather students to support what is needed in learning. There are different types of scaffolding: demonstrating how to do things, explaining procedures, providing witting or actual models, systematically develop prescribed skills required for more demanding tasks, ask questions, correcting on-task errors, identifying and correcting misconceptions. There are three stages and functions of language: social, egocentric, and inner. There are stages of functions of language broken down into categories. Social, which is birth to age 3, controls the behavior of others, expressing one emotions. Egocentric, from ages 3 to 7, joining between external and inner speech, controlling behavior and able to speak alone. Inner, from ages 7 to adulthood, building and thinking and behavior, self-ability. Cognitive theory applied in my future classroom. By having this cognitive theory applied in my classroom, the main feature I will use is scaffolding. Scaffolding is somewhat critical in children's mind, but can be useful to them based on teachers' performance and teaching. Children ask questions, that's normal. It is a better way to communicate and absorb their opinions about certain topics. Also, students can teach other things that he or she may be behind or having issues with. I will be able to sit one on one in making sure each child knows what they need to learn mentally. Agree or disagree? There are four reasons why I agree with Vygotsky's theory. Children will have the acceptance in acknowledging new ideas of speech and learning criteria. The implications of scaffolding are great examples of teachers to use in classrooms. Parents can interact with teachers on skills they learn from home and sharing with classmates. Teachers can go in depth on evaluating the strengths and weaknesses of their cognitive skills. There are different scenarios that I decided to choose. I chose two. I am a second grade reading teacher ready for my first day of starting class. There are 30 students entering and they see me with an unfamiliar look. After they are seated, I will begin to introduce them who I am. Then each child will be able to introduce themselves to the class. The students may say, "Hello everyone, my name is." I may ask them questions about their favorite and worst part of reading throughout their previous grade. Another example. Jill is a first grade math teacher. Her lesson of the day was identifying numbers from 0 to 10. As she counts, she says 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The question she would ask is, what comes after 4? All the students together shouted 5. They are experiencing growth learning because she was counting to them. She may ask a student to come to the board and write the numbers 0 to 10. The end.